Welcome to Words with Wetmore. I'm Wetmore, and I'm here to give you the 411 on some words. Holly Jackson's words, to be exact. Now, if you haven't discovered HJ yet, then you either need to head over to your local bookstore ASAP or use the link posted below and buy your newest novel, Five Survive. Before I get into the novel, you need to know that this isn't the first HJ novel I stumbled upon. In fact, you might know her from her crime podcast trilogy, Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which is currently in production through BBC. And if BBC can make Benedict Cumberbatch the perfect Sherlock Holmes, then I'm sure they can make Pip into one bad A detective. Now, HJ's newest novel is a standalone piece, and it's safe to call this young adult novel a thriller. But here's the spoiler-free synopsis you need to know. Red and her 5 friends, Maddie, Maddie's brother Oliver, Simon, Arthur, and Raina all load up into an RV for spring break. Red and Maddie have been friends ever since they were little. Maddie is aware that Red struggles financially and emotionally ever since her mom was killed. So Maddie tries to help avoid the topics of mom and money as much as possible. However, that is difficult to do when Maddie and Oliver's mom is a big shot defense attorney, and money is no problem. Taking a wrong turn with no phone service, the 6 of them end up in the middle of nowhere with a flat tire. It is not just one flat tire though. 4 flat tires, a gas leak, and a window out. They quickly learn that a sniper waiting for them outside. This was not just a simple wrong turn. They've been trapped here on purpose. The sniper now wants to know about the secret one of them is holding. The 6 of them try to figure out how to survive the night, but have a difference in opinion as to what secret the sniper wants to know. Maddie and Oliver believe this has something to do with their mom's big defense case against the mafia. Raina believes it has to do with what happened the other night at the bar. And Red is almost positive that this has nothing to do with her. But as the night drags on, one thing is for sure. None of them are safe until the secret is revealed. Loyalty and trust are on the line for these friendships, and the only way out is the truth. So, if you haven't read the novel yet, know that it received a solid 6 woofs from the Wetmore Hounds. So according to Jasper, you better read it. Now, let's get into some specific details as far as categorizing this novel as a thriller. I would tailor it more towards the world of suspense. You know right away that a sniper is out for them, and so you're wondering, 1, who has the secret they want? 2, will they really kill someone because the title is Five Survive? And 3, is someone inside the RV linked to the events? Well, spoiler alert, Red's got the secret, but the secret she has isn't the full secret they want. In fact, it goes much beyond her secret and into that of Catherine Lavoie, or Maddie and Oliver's mom. Yes, 3 people die and 2 have serious gunshot wounds. We are left with some closure at the end about those that are left behind in the hospital. There is definitely a mole in the RV. Someone is communicating with that sniper that's waiting for them outside. Going back to the novel for a second read, HJ does a good job at leaving us some hints, but since it's written in first person, we only learn as what Red does. Red as a character does not do a ton of growing or changing, but rather learns more about the past that has haunted her, her mother's death. Red has always felt guilty and has punished herself for her mother's death, and by the end, she does gather a sense of closure. Now, HJ created one of my favorite characters of the last decade in GGGTM, and her character development skills do not lack here. I would actually argue that my favorite character is Oliver. There's some sort of struggle that Oliver has in accepting that he is not in control. He thinks he knows what the sniper wants, and while he's not completely wrong, he also thinks that the sniper is a complete idiot who he can outsmart. As the reader, you really see him change from this put-together, thoughtful law student into someone who is truly fighting for their survival and is willing to do anything to get it. More times than not, Red describes the darkness that overtakes his eyes, and I couldn't help but shiver at those moments. HJ should really think about writing a short story through Oliver's perspective, and I think we would see firsthand how the psychological shift that happens to an innocent person during desperate situations. So, what's next? Well, we end the novel with the letter addressed to Red because, spoiler, someone owes her an apology. As a reader, I do gather that Red's story is complete. I'm not left with wanting more, except Oliver's point of view, and I'm excited to know what HJ writes next. Follow the links posted below to grab your copy of HJ's novel, to follow my blog, or to email me my next big read. I'm Wetmore, and I love talking about words.